you're unveiling a new set of designs for processors and graphics that will form the basis for more powerful smartphones, and you hope more laptops. What is so transformative about this new design?
Well, really, what we've launched is an update to what we call our premium mobile product line. So it's a compute platform that is found in many of those smartphones that you mentioned. And over the last 5-6 years, what our engineers have done is deliver about a 20% year-on-year improvement in performance. This year, through a lot of hard work in the way we've done the design, we've achieved about a 35% performance uplift. So that's really significant in terms of the performance it's going to put in your handset. It's going to deliver laptop class performance into your handset, but it's also going to deliver all the benefits that we see in smartphones, really long battery life, all-day connectivity. It's going to deliver all of those features into laptops, and that's really exciting.
So for me, using a smartphone, how will my experience be different?
You'll get longer battery life, you'll get better performance, your apps will load faster, they'll perform faster, and with the coming 5G technologies, that's going to open up a whole new class of application that we believe will need higher performance processing, and this compute platform will deliver it.
Now, despite the advances in technology, as you say, over the years, we still haven't seen a dent in Intel's profitability, in their dominance. Why would this time be different?
Well, if we're thinking about laptops, what you need for that is really good performance in the underlying processor. You need the right software platform, and what we believe that this technology does is bring all of that together, but in combination with that, with the connectivity, LTE, it really creates a new class of product. I find myself, if I'm traveling around with my laptop, I'm pairing it with my phone to get connectivity, it works, but it doesn't have that convenience that we've all come to rely on in a smartphone. So putting all of these technologies, really high performance processing engine, the right software, all of that connectivity, we think creates a new class of experience for a laptop user.
So I know you love all your customers equally, but which of them do you think will step up and trade up, if it is indeed trading up?
In general, or specifically in this? Well, I mean, many of our partners are providing chips into the smartphone sector. There's a reasonably diverse range of companies that are in that space. In the laptop space right now, the first products that are out there are 3 announced laptops. They're supplied by Qualcomm. Qualcomm's integrated our processing technology with their modem technology and everything else that they know how to put into a chip, and they're the first classes of product.
Since you mentioned Qualcomm, they've obviously been caught in a string of issues. They're now retreating from their attempts to get into the server business where Intel is the incumbent. Do you think any other chip company out there can step up and pay the big bucks necessary to make a go of it?
Well, we'll see what happens to Qualcomm's chip design, which is really good, by the way, and has got a lot of industry support. But at the same time, there's other ARM partners in this space. Cavium, for example, have been in this space a long time. They just launched their 2nd generation design. That's being shipped right now in HP servers into a big supercomputer cluster in the UK. Recently, there's a new company called Ampere. They've taken the technology that was developed by Applied Micro. They've got a really strong leadership team. They've built out the technical team, and we believe that they're going to be successful in this space as well.
So ARM is, of course, part of SoftBank, and I know that you've said this gives you more flexibility. How has being part of SoftBank actually had an impact?
It's really been quite broad for us. It's been a fascinating 2 years.
SoftBank, and you've been at the company for 27 years,
27
so you
years,
should know the
yeah,
difference.
I've seen a lot of changes over that time. So the last 2 years as part of SoftBank has been great for us. It's given us the opportunity to invest and place bigger bets on more new areas of technology.
Like what?
If you think about what's driving technology right now, for me, one of the big kind of macro themes is 5G. Not just what's happening in the infrastructure of the network, but the applications it's going to enable, how it's going to enable IoT, how IoT enables AI, how AI is going to enable a whole new class of applications and new businesses. As we look at that, we see the opportunity for many different new technologies, evolution of our products, and we were able to invest significantly in the delivery of that.
How much love and attention do you get from Masayoshi-san personally?
So I speak to Masa pretty regularly. We have board meetings. I'm on the SoftBank board, so I get to see him through that. He is really interested in what ARM is doing. He's really interested in building out an ecosystem across SoftBank with all the investments they're making. I mean, just today, they announced $2.25 billion going into Cruise.
Right.
That's a great example of how the technology bets that they're placing all kind of string together. Lots of investments into that, into the future of automotive.
And so how central is ARM to that overall strategy, seeing all of these other bets that he is making?
Well, all of these technologies rely on more and more compute power. They rely on more and more connectivity, and our strategy is to provide the compute engines into all of these different applications. So we see ourselves as really central to that.
Mary Meeker gave her annual Internet Trends report yesterday of Kleiner Perkins, and last year was the first year that smartphone shipment growth has been stagnant. How will that impact your business?
Well, our technology is designed to do lots and lots of things. You mentioned, about 130 billion chips. Last year, our partners shipped 21 billion. So there's about 1.5 billion smartphones shipped every year. So we're in lots and lots of things.
But 95% of smartphones.
Being in virtually every smartphone is a great place to be. That's a market that's going to continue to grow, albeit slower than it has. But the compute power that's going to go into smartphones is going to increase. Meanwhile, as I said, you've got the deployment of 5G, you've got the growth of IoT, you've got computing, microprocessors, more compute power going anywhere and everywhere.
So in a year, in 5 years, how will the market share be different?
For smartphones, I don't think that is going to be very different. Our job, if we do it right, is to maintain that really high market share.
What about laptops?
In laptops, we'd love to grow into that. Our market share, in round numbers, is really, really small right now. But we see that as an opportunity. And similarly in other spaces, as they grow, we see the opportunity for more and more ARM deployment.